going on, everybody? Graydon here, LPM Channel. So glad we're jumping on live here. I thought I would jump on, show you guys a little bit of what's going on here at the LPM house. We're settling into some holidays, lots of Marvel card stuff to do, lots of organizing to do. As you can see in the background, got the Super Nintendo going, really settling into holiday mode. Really excited to share my holidays with you guys because I got boxes to open. I got all sorts of fun stuff to do. Last time I did a live, I jumped on. I was talking about some of the stuff that was going on with collecting. And today I thought I would give a little bit of follow-up, show you guys how I'm going to be doing my holidays. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Thanks a lot for jumping on. Big shout out to all of our new subscribers. Lots of people have been subscribing to the channel and hopping on and enjoying these lives, being a part of the collecting community, being part of the LPM crew. It's been super fun. Something that we had talked about doing was talking about the movies and the games and the Marvel stuff that we were all going to be doing over the holidays. So I thought I would jump on and show you guys some of the stuff that I've been doing with my holidays, some of the fun stuff that I enjoy doing when I have some downtime. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cold here, and it's a great time to spend some time inside with your friends and family. So I'm going to share with you guys how I've been doing it. I got a cool book here, which is my sketchbook, basically my sketchbook binder for sketches that I've been doing on cardstock. I'm going to share some of that stuff with you guys tonight. Really excited to show you guys. Just going to say what's up to everyone jumping into chat. Thanks a lot for joining us. As always, we got Jason, the Card Collector Show. We got Marvelously Sketched. Marvelously Sketched, I'm meaning to reach out to you. I would really like to do our Binder Night episode. If you want to hit me up on Instagram, let's organize that. I'd like to do that very soon. That'd be cool. Pulling Fire, what's going on, buddy? So glad that you're in the chat. I was opening a box the other day and I pulled a Human Torch and I was like, oh man, this is the first time we don't have you in the chat to get to show you the cards that we were pulling. The Marvel Card Gang. We've been having so much fun lately. It's really fun having everybody jump on. Interglobal Collectibles, awesome to have you in the chat. Always happy to have you here, buddy. Thanks a lot for joining. Ryan Davidson, what is happening, buddy? Hope everybody's having a good, settle into the end of January. This is that mystery time of year where it's like, are we really working? Are we doing anything? Or what's the plan here? We got Snicked in the building. What's going on, buddy? Snick, I just watched your video that you guys did 2 weeks ago. You and Raj at Claws Out Collection did a really cool box break. It was really fun to watch. It was cool. It was Avengers Metal. Really cool one. I did watch the replay, though. I appreciate that, buddy. You really do. And Matt, let's definitely make that happen. We need to get some Binder Nights going. There's going to be a lot of Binder Night episodes coming up here with a lot of guests. So, Matt, let's definitely put that together. So one of the first things I'm going to go into right off the bat here, now that we've got all of our friends jumping in, is so the very first thing, I'm all set up now. I got all my stuff kind of figured out in the background because I'm on holidays and we're just chilling. It's pouring rain outside. I tried to go surfing today and there was zero waves. It was flatter than a lake. And so I drove all the way back here kind of with my tail between my legs. And what I like to do with my free time is play Super Nintendo. I love playing Super Nintendo, and I wanted to show you guys a game I've been playing a lot lately is this one here, Joe and Mac. This is a game that me and my brother played on Super Nintendo when we were kids. And it's funny when a lot of people ask me, oh, what are some of my favorite Super Nintendo games? I tell them about Joe and Mac, and everyone's never heard of it. Tons of people never heard of it. So you guys in chat, are you guys familiar with any of the Joe and Mac Super Nintendo games? Was that on your roster? What's going on, Casper? How you doing, buddy? Great interview the other night. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch Casper's interview on Comic Art channel, he interviewed Fausto. I'll include a link. I'll drop a link into the description. It was a great interview. It was really, really well done. It was like a presentation. Spoiler alert, there is no exam at the end. But it was very, very cool. I really enjoyed it. It's so hard. So many things coming out at once. I actually want to get into that. I want to talk about that as well tonight. Interglobal says, I've been chilling with a couple of the weeks. Work has taken a back seat. I am so glad to hear that because as we all know, work sucks. Working is awful. And we are all 10-year-old kids in our minds, and working is a horrible thing. Tomorrow is my last day of work until January 2nd. I love it, buddy. I love it. That's a great time to be off. Will you be serving chicken tonight? Perna, what's happening, buddy? Actually, Perna, I'm glad you're here. I'm going to be showing some sketches I've been working on lately. I really wanted you to be there to see some of them. I made a decision to focus on funds commissions for OAX and only matriarchs. Very cool. I think that all of us need to have a lot of good goals going into collecting right now. There are so many sets dropping right now. It's a really good idea to have some goals because these sets are going to be around a long time, guys. Don't feel the pressure to be a part of all of them all at once. It's really unnecessary to do that. You don't need to do that at all. I have been really enjoying a lot of the sets that have dropped. I have a controversial opinion, I guess, about how soon things hit EPAC because we just had the 92 Platinum release physical, and then a week later it was on EPAC. In my humble opinion, that's how I like it. I don't want to wait a year like we did for MM22 to come out on EPAC and premiere and all that. I like when we get a physical release and then boom, it's on EPAC because I like to collect it and get really into it and really start to like really get it like right down to it, find the things that I want, and then kind of be done with it for a while and slowly pick away at it. So the EPAC release for me is a nice way to just like get right into it. Lewis says, Tony, I made a pretty good roast chicken for the family tonight, still alive, considering that a win. You know what? Anytime that we don't poison our families with our cooking is a win in the holiday season. So a couple other things before I start showing some sketches here I was going to do is I wanted to show people what I've been watching, like for my, so I set up my VCR and I got all sorts of crazy stuff going on here I'm like a full-blown 90s kid. I got all this like stupid stuff, but I'm going to show VHS. I'm going to show 2 VHSs in every video that I recommend you guys watch. I guarantee you've seen them. I know you guys have seen them, but you know what? Rewatching movies is what the holidays is all about, and it's super fun. So the first movie that I want to recommend that we all rewatch is Clerks. This is my VHS copy of it. I'm a huge fan of Clerks. I love the black and white film. I love all of it. Something that's really cool about this movie, it takes place in a convenience store, and the black and white images and the camera angle is done from the angle that the security cameras would have been at. And I think that's a super cool thing. So my holiday movie that I'm going to recommend to you guys to watch is Clerks. And you know, there's other ones. I know we all know other ones that have to do with this, but this is going to be the first one. Second one, after you've watched that, I am going to recommend that you watch Matchstick Men. I really enjoy all of these movies. When I was younger, I used to go to the thrift store and I would just pick these up for like 25 cents. So I have like next to me, I have my huge stack of VHSs in my little 90s corner that I got going on here. And those are the 2 movies that I want to recommend for you guys to watch over your holidays. So every time I do a video, I'll have a little video recommendation. Highly recommend you guys watch these. Doesn't have to be on VHS, but if it is, that's extra cool. I think that's really neat. So that's some of the stuff that I got going on. I've had, like you guys were saying, I got my my Super Nintendo all flanged up in the background. And, you know, going through my boxes of stuff, I'm always amazed at the things that I have in there. And this is one that definitely we're going to bring some of you guys back, is the old Game Genie. Do you guys remember the Game Genie? It came with, you know, it comes with a magazine. And the Game Genie was one that you would put your Super Nintendo game in and then follow through the codes, and it would unlock every code in a game. Like Contra was a good one, because in Contra, you only get 3 hits and you're dead. So having all the cheat codes for that makes it actually possible to do. Lost 616 says, can you explain this VHS thing you speak of? Well, you know, it's pretty similar to the old tapes that we used to listen to in the car. And there's something about VHSs. Like, I really love a good old VHS. I spent, man, so for those of you that I have in group chats, I was trying to get some help getting my VHS to hook up to the new smart TV, and what a mission that was. But after a lot of swearing and a lot of arguing with the television, I got it set up, and it was pretty cool. The post office has been on strike. The laser disc delivery has been delayed. Oh, you know what? The strike is finally over. I'm afraid to even go to the post office. I don't even want to know what the post office is. I got a bunch of notifications today that items I'd ordered a very long time ago were delivered. And yeah, Ryan says Sega Genesis, baby. You know what? I got the Sega set up here too. So that's funny you say that, because here is the Game Genie book for Sega. I've also got this one floating around here. this is what I'm going to do with my holidays. I'm going to like spend a couple hours a day having a bit of fun with some of the 90s stuff that I've collected, because it's not only Marvel cards that I've collected from the 90s. It is also the games and the VHS stuff. And you know what? I have a lot of fishing stuff too from the 90s, which is ridiculous. But yeah, what else we have going on here? I still have a VCR too. I love collecting VHS and retro games. You know what? For a lot of us who kind of want to have that 90s room in your house, that like it's a great feeling having a 90s room in your house with all of your stuff. It's really, really nice. Anna Global says, I'm in New Jersey currently for work. My family and I just did a Clerks tour, and it was the best time I had in a while. That's awesome. I love hearing that, and I hope you make it home soon for holidays. Sega Dreamcast, Perna is saying, is a cool one. Yeah, absolutely. That's so many fun game systems here. Like, I love getting to kind of tinker with them. But in any event, I'm going to jump into showing some sketches. As you guys know, I've got cardstock from the LPM channel. I've got blanks here with me, and I'm going to be spending a lot of my Christmas just chipping away at some sketches. I've had some commissions that I did for some friends, which are ready to go once Canada Post gets caught up, and lots of cool stuff. I'll show you guys a couple of them now. Interglow was saying it was basically drinking and going to locations that the film was shot in. I tied down a heck of a buzz, though. Well, congratulations. I love getting the little winter holiday buzz. Laws is saying Friday nights at the Blockbuster was a ritual in my house, movies and games. I love that you're saying this because it was the exact same in mine. We didn't have a Blockbuster. It was called Video to Go. But, you know, those Friday nights where you could go and rent a game, a Super Nintendo game, and rent a couple of VHSs. So at my video store, old movies were $1. So you could rent them for the weekend for $1, and then a new release was like $5 or something like that. And it was really, really cool. I kind of want to recreate that in my house when I finally have my house set up the way I want it. I would love to have kind of a closet that's got that, like, go and pick your Friday night video. Got to hook me up with some LPM cardstock. I want to grab you a couple sketches at OAX. Ryan, I would love to make sure you get some cardstock. I have lots of cardstock here with me. On Instagram, hit me up with your address. I will make sure that you get some. Very kind of you, buddy. And let me know on the old Insta there, and I will get that sent out to you. Show you a couple sketches I've been working on lately. I've got this little binder here where my first page is just the backs of the cards. Here is a page that I've been slowly working on. So I've got a Scarlet Witch for a friend. There's some Venoms. There's a Juggernaut. The Wolverine is a, why can't I do this? The Wolverine is a commission that somebody purchased over here. Well, I'm really not doing this very well. Same with this one up here. I did a cool Jean Grey and a Phoenix. I've been really enjoying working with a couple of different characters and trying some stuff. I've been doing close-ups of some faces, and then I feel bad that I do too many close-ups, and then I do like a full-body Venom. And Scarlet Witch one was really fun. A friend of mine hooked me up with a really cool sketch, and that's his character collect, so I thought I would hook him up with that. And then I've been doing these LPM 3x cards that say the LPM Krew, and I've got a couple more of those in the works that I'll be working on over the holidays. I have this one, it's kind of cool. I have this one oil painted Venom card that I've been working on here for a little bit. I'm not quite done. I just let it dry, and now I got to do another layer to it. But this is a fully oil painted card on my stock, and you're going to see a lot more of these come about. I'm going to be spending some more time doing oil painted ones. I kind of set like a timer and sit down and go, and then I let it dry, and then I come back and I do some touch-ups to it. That's all I'm going to show from this book right now. I do have a whole bunch more, but I slowly want to show them. I don't want to show them all at once. And Pulling Fire says, gee, I wonder who that Scarlet could be for. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good guess who that's for. It's for our good friend Hermit Style. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on with the sketch stuff. I think that the winter is a great time to be creative and to sit down and get some work done on things that you might not necessarily always have time for, or you feel like you have to make time for. The holidays are a cool chance when you find yourself kind of lounging about to have a little station set up and to do that stuff. I'm definitely going to be focusing on some paintings. I have some oil paintings going on some boards that I'll be showing too. I have a really cool Carnage one that I'm in the middle of right now. I can't wait to share with you guys when it's a little bit closer to done. But a lot of work being done right now with oil paint. Lots of cool stuff to keep showing you guys and to keep continuing sharing with the LPM group. Want to thank everybody for being here. I always really love when you guys are in the chats, watching the videos. It gives me an excuse to jump on live. We have more boxes to break. So I've got another box of Trilogy. I've got 3 more boxes of 92mm. So we're going to have some really fun box break videos as we get going here. And I hope you can join for all of them. They'll be coming at you this weekend. We're going to do a really fun break this weekend. I'll make a link for that. And then, like I said, we're going to have some binder night episodes. So looking forward to having some guests on and looking at some really cool binders from some really cool collectors in the hobby. Tons of stuff going on, and can't wait to share it all with you. Everyone who's subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for being a part of it all. We're going to have a really fun holiday. You're going to get to see a lot of really cool stuff. And we're going to get to share more sketches and stuff. So can't wait to do that. You guys have a great night. Everybody hang out. If you like this video, smash the like button, drop a comment, hang out below, add me on Instagram. I got tons of stuff getting posted on my Sabertooth PC Instagram. I've been sharing way more of my collection now that I have a bunch of reels filmed and stuff like that. So if you're over there, if you're on the LastPackMagik one, awesome. Keep an eye out for that Sabertooth PC one. That's a great account to follow if you want to see my personal collection. All right, guys. Everybody have a great night. I will talk to you guys real soon as we go into the weekend. Take care, everyone.